Chapter 4 Memory 3已经结束了，只剩一个 Chapter 4了，只是晚上了。虽然要只是为了成就的话，这个笔记不找也罢了。对，它在加载的过程中你不能切出去。我还想看视频录制有没有问题，马上让加载吧。本来加载就要一段时间的。找书已经不重要了吧，但还是找一下吧。果然是晚上。但这个怎么说呢？这是算快黎明了呢，还是说刚刚进入夜晚呢？这很难讲。实际上，如果你在野外，晚上是不可能这么亮的，绝对不可能这么亮。城市里的话，山里如果夏天的话，能看到什么夏日大三角、夏季大三角的话，也许还能。
The finality of existence is among the highest truths reaching back to the conception of creation. Nothing lasts forever, regardless of the implications granted by the numerous promises made in one's lifetime. Love brings loneliness. Joy carries pain. Life leads to death. Everything ends. To dream of everlasting is futile. What is left behind will eventually be forgotten. There is no avoiding these words. The clock's hands continue to strike each hour without failure, its face unnerved, tirelessly turning the circumference of infinity. Every stroke signals the edge of one universe and the genesis of another. Will the gears that turn over time ever cease? What will happen then to this world? Will it stop, or shall it find continuation without the need of its keeper? 他们说这书应该在这附近啊，怎么这附近怎么可能有啊？到时候反正也要走回头路了，不如确认一下吧。我就想看看大概位置在哪儿。第4个是最难找的。还没到是吧 ？Narrow path。Boulder on the right 还没到呢。看到了说吧，因为太黑了。这往哪走啊？往这儿走。看到一个人了。还说只是一棵树啊，上都上不去。这里该往哪儿走？往下面走应该。那讲道理就这条路过来啊。哇，太黑了。这儿是吧？我还以为它星空也许会动，没动。到这儿，这个也不太像啊。
走上来啊，那块石头啊，不会是？感觉有点像这块石头啊，有可能就这块石头。他说的这块石头的背面有吗？这个你妈能看得出来，我真的觉得笑了他。啊，有可能这块石头后面这个树上是吧？这也太难找了吧！Oh shit！ 这是那块石头啊，再看一下啊，再确认一下，好像就这块吧。有苔藓的这个黄色的石头，一样吗？对比一下，好像有点区别。Light up by some reason, keeping looking for a large boulder on your right。这块石头啊，是在石头上，但可能不是这一块石头，可能别的石头。应该也是有类似有这个纹路的石头。把书找到，然后走完就可以了。继续往前吧。啊，这里还有石头呢，是有这个黄，那叫树叶斑吗？的石头，其中有一块，但应该是有黄色的斑纹的。这块很像，可能就是这块。看，ないのか。まだないな。可能是这儿。这到底是哪块石头？不像啊，这块，因为它有图片，但好像不太像啊。On the back of this boulder says rest。我靠，不会吧？While making your way through the level, you will find yourself crossing a narrow path between a large rock boulder and a large log, which will light up for some reason. Large rock, large log. Light up for some reason. Yeah， 不想错过但现在我找不到。正确路线在哪儿？往这儿走吗？这肯定过不去。这不是啊，不是。这种只要找到一丝，肯定能记住。Narrow path， 刚刚那个地方一根木头上来，算不算 narrow path？ 不过还是偏前面，我觉得应该不会那么前面。除了第三关这种莫名。
At this peak, above all created by man and its superior, feelings of forfeiture force deeper than any wounded heart can bear. It is here where the troubled soul will at last find peace from the bombardment of huddled empathy. There is nothing that can be said to ease the pain of brokenness. Two rings joined together to become eternity. And still, this is not enough. Total transcendence requires more than a promise, metal, and a seal. More than love. One must relinquish themselves completely and give only to the other. But any lack of strength will cause the union to shatter, regardless of sickness or health.
Regardless of sickness or health。 这块石头是很大的，那附近没有什么东西。难道这儿莫名其妙亮了一块？能上去吗？上不去。你看这个是真的黑啊，真的有点黑啊。哎，哎呦，要往这挪过来才行，一点一点挪着过来才能出来。
Maybe I was wrong to believe that there was nothing else waiting on the other side of the veil. Perhaps my sight became riddled with self-doubt and the fear of beginning again. I could never forget. To forget her would be a crime with no just punishment, not even after death. Surely there is nothing more foul to have forsaken an ideal so pure. The hollowed words of matrimony do mention the inevitability of separation. But regardless of my words of the past, my speaking during this journey, I never gave up hope. The hope to see her again someday. As I traveled the vacant Gaia, I searched to hear her voice, seeking the answer to why. Why did we not deserve the jubilations we dreamed during our youth?
应该就是这颗，对比一下，有一个 bug， 对，就这个。Keep looking for and find a large bottle on your right. Large bottle on your right， 哇，这个是真的不可能找到，太鬼畜了。Large bottle。Keep working, large bottle on your right。啊，应该会被照亮的，像刚刚那块石头一样。否则那真正的鬼畜，哪有 large bottle？ 我没看到 large bottle。Keep working, find a large bottle。这一块。会这个？没，不是，应该不是。Large bottle on your right。どこなんだよ。不会是这一块吧？啊，这而且特别亮，应该就是附近了。应该是附近。好，又开始变亮了。一下变亮的这种，一般都是给你提示的。啊，これだ。这就第4关这本啊，还挺亮的，这个地方还挺亮的。刚刚其实我已经有一个这个封面截图的最好的地方了，现在这个点望看起来也不错。到时候可以看看哪个更适合，就这儿了。那行了，所有书都找到了。剧情应该就是这个男主人公的妻子应该比主人公先走了，是吧？所以主人公做梦回忆以往啊，对，到了这个阶段了，就说明你已经过了。他是这么说的：如果你发现自己在这个一座石头山上不停来回跳的话，就说明你已经走过了。妈的，跳不上去，操！啊，不会吧？这个山，你确定真能上去啊？能上去啊？哎，Are you kidding me？ 还真能上去。如果你再发现你在石头山上乱跳的话，说明你已经过了。靠！掉下来了。事实就是，如果真的会做梦梦到这样的地方的话，我会。下意识啊，就这块石头对吧？脑袋去撞这块石头，把自己撞醒。就所谓的内心越干净的人，遇到这种梦，你就越不会看到什么奇怪的东西。但问题是我内心不干净，我疑神疑鬼。一旦在这种地方走，如果是我的梦的话，就会 出来这个妖魔鬼怪，所以在妖魔鬼怪出来之前，把这梦先搅了再说。太诡异了，这种地方，那精灵嘛。不过也可能正是因为这个渲染，所以晚上看起来最舒服。就因为这个暗色调，这是第一次眼睛看起来不是很酸。到了是吧？是不是结了是吧？已经有花吗？还没到啊？还没到。其实它那个花很可能一直就是莲花，一直就是 lotus。一开始是一朵好像在水上嘛，都没长起来，然后在那第二关最后就已经长起来是一根，然后第三极光都来了，第三关最后是一丛啊。这张我猜很有可能是凋零的，凋零或者凋零的一半的。我操，这个适合截图。哦，这个星光又来了。
The tiny orbs of light from the depths of the mountain join me once more, flickering a path towards the summit, to the Alpha and the Omega of all things. For what exists now fell from the sky as rain, and there I shall return by the flickering flame of the night's messengers. I am no longer alone. I have reached the end of our journey here together.
这里的 alpha 跟 omega 应该指的是天上的东西啊，不是单纯的字母。
But wait. What is this at the top of the mountain? This familiar form that has been forever etched into my mind. The roaring winds and the rising torches make evident it is she, the one whom I have been seeking. The only reason I have left to continue onward. Has she been waiting here for me?
然后突然消失了，
No, that is not the case.
那前面两张图已经不行了，
She has always been with me.
肯定
There were 2 steps for every one taken on this journey.
得拍
I have finally found you.
啊！这个旁白就是他是吧？是他在自白是吧？而且为什么叫 Lane？ 为什么听到好像就是他念的叫 Lane 不是 Raining？ 那最后截图不肯定是截最后这部分了。莫名其妙的，这个音乐变奏还变得挺那个啊，没了是吧？最后叫 Rainy。Rain 是吧 ？Rain 不是 Rainy， 下意识念成 Rainy。At the top of the mountain, Rain stretches out her hand towards me, and my soul is brimming with our childhood innocence. I am in awe yet again. It's just like our first meeting, all those many years ago. The feeling is not quite as it once was. Many years have passed, and our hearts are not as soft as they once were. But there is something to be said about the completeness we now share. Through every smile and every tear, we are still looking at one another in the same way, with all the wonder, all the love, and all of the promise that is created by young love. We have had so many years with one another, and it was impetuous of me to have taken them all for granted. Together we have lived with enough love to withstand the vastness of eternity. There is no longer a reason for despair. She has reminded me now of the promises we made so long ago. You told me you would take me to the top of this mountain, didn't you, Kai? Answer 这肯定要 react confidently. Remember the time when you were children and you promised to take Rain to the top of the mountain and describe it to Rain in detail. Tragedy kept you from fulfilling this promise. Life's decisions are what led to this being the first and only time you would both make this journey to the summit. While it is a sweet moment to have finally fulfilled that vow made all of those years before, this should not have been the day, at the parting of souls. I've been looking for you for so long, Rain. Why did you go? We were going to get married. What happened? Rain weeps. Kai, I'm not the one who has been gone. Please take my hand, so you will remember. Take her hand， 没得选是吧？必须要 take her hand。点不了。哎，这是设定的吗？这里可以说，因为没有选择，可能是。哎，成就已解锁 ，Chapter 4。哦，到冰院了是吧？啊，那还没有走啊，没有走。
Here we are, at the beginning of all things, and at the end of this history's tomorrows. Love always was, and always will be the guiding light that brings you home, no matter the distance. Whether it be across the world, throughout time, or transcending existence, love will find a way. You'll never be alone, my dearest Renee.
好，肯定不是走这儿，因为没有开门的动作，所以只能往这儿走。210了，有人吗？这边有个老朽啊。
I wish I could leave you with more solace than this. But know that what we have will never truly end. No matter how dark the world may seem,
出不去了。
no matter the paths your life takes you, even if you find another, know that this will be all right. I want you to be happy forever. You have given me more than I could ever ask for, my darling. A life filled with joyous perfection. Know this for now and for always. I will always love you.
我还想说，我听不懂他那个最后的心跳呢。你滴滴滴滴的一声都出来了，那还能有啥呢？你滴滴滴滴的一声都出来了，那还能说明什么呢？问题是那个看起来像僵尸一样的是谁啊？我连性别我都看不清楚，还能往前走啊？这个应该是最后了。Chapter 什么都不算，算 ending 了。
These woods are an example of what can be accomplished without man's interference. This forest, away from any town or communal society, is as untouched by man as any massive
这不第一章吗？
can be. Within these trees, among these streams, life is, and that is good enough.
结束了。嚯，制作团队人还不少呢，好像也有个10来个人。哦，还真有 Rain、Kai、Rain。啊，什么啊 ？Model 是吧 ？Model， 对 ，Model。这游戏 DLC 还单卖，游戏本体是22，DLC 是11块。啊，虽然音乐质量确实是很高，但还没有到买的地步，因为我买了也不会去听的，这个是关键。DLC 的质量确实可以，这应该是没了是吧？Chapter 4。OK， 那这个催眠的小短片，本来也就是趁打折的时候，可能是多少折来着？可能是5折吧，最少的应该是5折，最少是5折，所以最多也就11块钱的东西，11块钱这个短篇小说非常短，爽过就行了，完事儿。